candy bar today, Tuesday, 14 May 2024. I got this from Dollar Tree, the location on Highway 99 in Edmonds, Washington State. It was $1.25. It is a Rice Krispies milk chocolate candy bar. And it has 2.4 milligrams of iron, which is a lot for a candy bar. Which is kind of like the Rocky Road candy bars. They have had a lot of iron, and I was like, you know, for some people who struggle with getting their daily dose of iron, like my sister had an iron deficiency problem, I'm like, there are actually candy bars out there that satisfy that, you know, one check mark of there's that, if it's the candy bar versus nothing, there's actually a fair amount of iron in some of these. So that's kind of cool. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. So let's dig in. Or I guess I'm digging in and then sharing. Is there anything I want when moving in with Josh Kerr? Like if he has stuff already there. Well, we could start with how about the place moving with my boyfriend? So moving in with my boyfriend, Josh Kerr, is there anything I want? Here's the bar. Do a break. It breaks along the grooves. Here's two. Well, let's start. I've kind of addressed that in terms of big enough for my stuff, my belongings. However, or not however, why is it taking so long to move in with him? He wants to make sure the house is perfect and the place is perfect. We do have our eye on a dream house that is not currently where he lives. Probably not gonna be when I move in with him. The first place we move into. So the house, our dream house, is actually in Woodway. And when I was walking / running past it today on my walk run, it's a corner house, and it's the house I've brought up before. There's this one house, this one corner where the chicories have been making their sound since I started running through Woodway, you know, like over 15 years ago. And there was a chicory was out yesterday, and it ran across the road onto a tree, like in front of me, and ran up a tree, and then by this corner house. And today, I was walking past the corner house, and I heard like something on the ground, and I looked back, like Josh Kerr in 2023 at the 5th Avenue mile race in New York City in 2023, September, I think. He looked backwards and checked over his shoulder a couple times, and so I pulled a Josh Kerr and I looked back to see who it was, and it was a chicory at the base of a tree in the leaves. And it's a smaller house, smaller than this, and there's not really much of a yard that I can tell, but we don't have a dog. Maybe make a little covered enclosure for the squirrels or something. For the chicories. Someday, maybe if it's not the house we move into, or place we move into next, be it a house or an apartment or a condo or whatever it is, see if someday we can buy that corner house and call it Chicory Corner, and maybe even decorate it as such. Save the trees and the chicories. And then when Dad's coming back from his, breakfast with his buddies, if he's still doing that, he can stop by if we have something for him, or just randomly. Or we could walk and see Mom and Dad, or Dad and or Mom could walk and see us. So only it's maybe 2 miles from this house, my parents' house. So what do I want when moving in? I guess that might be a multiple video spanning thing. but that addresses the structure of so moving me in with my boyfriend Josh Kirk, we move into a place and somehow our dream house becomes available and we can afford it, and we're aware, right? We're in the know and they deem us a good fit or something like that. We would like that house. So there we go. Trickery today said, Josh Kerr, please come this way. We'd love to dig in your trees. I sleep in your trees. With Tanis. With Tanis. Now, it's an interesting candy bar. Because, get into the food. It's good. It's milk chocolatey. It's not too sweet. Which I think is a cereal. The cereal is also not too crunchy. Which is kind of a pleasant surprise. A little bit, but not too much. I'll give this one a 37 out of 10. It was satisfying. Like, one bar is good. And it's not too sweet that I like actually want another bar. I'm like, man, I'm actually content. There we go. Happy sweet eats of a Rice Krispies milk chocolate candy bar.